Hi, Kaylee again. I just wanted to do a quick update because I said I was going to use this when I was feeling anxious and when I was struggling, and I've had the journey from hell home from work this evening. I just had a horrible day actually at work in general. It started off with a 2.5 hour journey when it should have only been 45 minutes. It just put me on the back foot, made me feel tired. There wasn't many people in the office today. I don't do necessarily particularly well if I'm a bit lonely. But I don't know, so basically I work in London and I live in Peterborough, and I actually work for a train company, so I spend a lot of my time on trains, visiting various places, seeing members of staff, and my commute is normally about an hour and a half each day in total, there and back on the train. And tonight, for the first time in my life, the train I was on hit somebody, and it just really shook me. So in situations like that, I'm a manager and I should offer to help out with the onboard staff and support them, and I couldn't, and I froze. It was horrible. I felt the train shake. I felt the driver slam his brakes on. I actually felt us hit a human being tonight, and mental health issue or aside, anxiety or not, that's going to affect someone, isn't it? I mean, it's horrific. It's horrible. That upset me. What caused my anxiety was what the people around me were saying. They were going to miss their dinner reservations, that, they were late for their connection, or they had a meeting that night, and I had to walk away. I had to walk up and down the train and take some deep breaths because I'm in a confined space and I can't get out of it, and these people are talking utter selfish fucking bollocks, quite frankly, which astounded me. And I didn't really want this to be my second vlog. I wanted to take my time and introduce my anxiety to you slowly and talk about my triggers and talk about how anxiety affects me, but tonight I could just feel it in my stomach, and the only thing I can describe it as is huge butterflies swarming around and they're attacking each other, and it made me feel sick, it made me feel shaky, it made me feel so anxious. To start with, when the train hit something and shook, I thought we were crashing. I'm quite a nervous car passenger anyway, and I thought we were crashing and I was panicking about that, so it just kind of spiraled, and it's just fucking sad, isn't it, that that's what someone felt that they had to do. And I suppose in my life I have considered taking my own life before. I don't think necessarily in any real way. I had no plans. I don't think I'd ever actually act on it. But I've sat there and thought, I don't want to be here anymore. And maybe most people have, I don't know. But the fact that someone actually then felt so low that they acted on it just shook me. And I'm home alone tonight. Could have done with some company, I think. I got off the train when I eventually got home, so my 45-minute journey turned into a 3-hour one. But trust me, that isn't something that was on my mind. I think I was bothered about being late home. I got off the train, took a few big gulps of fresh air. I called Chris, my boyfriend, just wanted someone to talk to on the walk from the station to my flat. I made him tell me jokes. His daughter's got a joke book which he incessantly quotes from, and he started to say what happened on the train, talk me through it, and I said, can you just tell me a joke? So he picked up the joke book and just read some jokes to me. And I got home. I've had a good cry. I didn't particularly want to cry on camera yet. I've got it all out, and I tried to keep my mind busy, so I thought I'd do this. And you know what, I'm going to make a hot chocolate and watch Big Brother and see if I can figure out how to set up my YouTube channel properly. Yeah, so it's been a shitty afternoon, a shitty evening. It's late. I didn't sleep great last night anyway, I'm tired. But I think this will probably affect most people. Most people would struggle with this. I think my anxiety doesn't help it, but I think most people would struggle with it. So I guess my vices this evening were marching up and down the train and taking deep breaths, texting a few friends on the train, talking to Chris, and now it's going to be reality TV. That'll do the trick for tonight. Tomorrow's another day. Hoping to God I don't panic getting on the train again in the morning. I don't think I will. I think I'll be fine. But I'm worrying now already that I'm going to be worried about getting on the train tomorrow, that I'm going to be worried about it happening again. So I'm feeling anxious that I might be anxious tomorrow before it's already happened. Just a little insight into how my mind works. In my next vlog, I promise to explain how anxiety affects me, what my triggers are, what my symptoms are, before I start exploring the many different ways I can fix it, I guess.